Hi everybody, welcome to Vanessa's van life journey. I am Vanessa and I live in a van and her name is Treasure. I am in my van today, my little tiny home on wheels. How are you guys doing today? I got the fan running. It's going on like 10:26 a.m. in the morning. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful, awesome, amazing day. Today is Saturday, and I am just here. Haven't had any breakfast yet. Haven't even went outside the van yet. And I was just thinking, I was reading a lot of the comments on my video that I did when I went back to where I was homeless at, and I'm getting a lot of questions from a lot of people, and I'm seeing a lot of comments. I'm seeing a lot of people who were homeless themselves or who are homeless, and they're just leaving a lot of stories in the comments. So I want to talk about how being homeless, my life, say, like, not everything in life that happens to you is a bad thing. Sometimes bad things happen to you, but it's the best thing that happened to you in your life. And I feel like being homeless was not a bad thing for me, because I didn't become homeless because I was on drugs. I didn't become homeless because I was an alcoholic. I didn't become homeless because I gambled and I gambled all my money away. I became homeless because I was at the end of my rope. I became homeless because I was at the end of my hope. I became homeless because I didn't want to be here anymore. And so becoming homeless and not getting lost in the desire to not want to be here anymore, God used me being homeless. He used me being hopeless. He used me being to the end of my rope and the end of my hope. He used that to bring me back and breathe me back to life. And if it wasn't for me being homeless, I probably would not be here today, because I didn't want to be here. And God used that homeless situation to breathe life back into me. And I'm the type of person, I have been through a lot of horrific things in my life, but I'm also the type of person that I wouldn't change any of those things. The only thing that I would change is being sexually assaulted as a child, but other struggles and things and lessons that I've had to learn the hard way, I feel like some things in life, you have to go through those things in order to become the person that you are today. And everything that I went through in life has helped me to become the person that I am today, the strong individual, the creative individual, the smart individual, the survivor. Those things have helped me to become the person that you see before you today. So nobody has a perfect life, and if you don't go through anything in life, if you don't go through things in life, then you won't know how to deal with situations in life. That building saved my life. That building saved my life. The person that allowed me to stay there saved my life. I went through a lot at that place. I met more unkind people at that place. But I also met a lot of good people at that place. God allowed me to see that there are still good people in the world. And He allowed me to see as well that evil exists in the world. There is good and evil in the world. And there is no way that we could escape evil in the world. There's no way that we could just live in a world with all lollipops and candy canes and ice cream, and you have to have balance. But the key to living in a world where evil exists is learning your worth, putting your faith and your trust in Jesus, serving Him, not allowing yourself to be a footstool, not making compromises in your life, and setting standards for yourself and upholding those standards no matter what. Like, God showed me all of that. Like, I was in so many bad relationships with men before I became homeless. And a lot of those bad relationships, one in particular, took a toll on me to where I just didn't even want to be here anymore. And just having so many things happen to me in my life, from covering up the secrets of my family, covering up the fact that I was sexually assaulted as a child, never being able to talk about it, never receiving counseling, never being consoled by family members, having it swept up under the rug. It took a toll on my life. But God showed me that not one person on the face of this earth, I don't care if it's your mother, I don't care if it's your father, I don't care if it's your sister, I don't care if it's your brother, I don't care if it's your aunt, your uncle, I don't even care if it's your child. Not one person on the face of this earth is worth you losing yourself over. It's worth you giving up your life and your hope and your peace and your joy and your happiness. And so I give it all to God. I glory. At the end of the day, I didn't want to be here, but God wanted me to be here. And I tell you guys all the time, I couldn't give up on me. I wanted to give up on me. I tried to give up on me. But I couldn't give up on me because God didn't give up on me. He wouldn't let me loose. My goodness. I'm about to say something to y'all. And I hope this changes someone's life. I hope this wakes you up and give you a wake-up call. Some of us in life love hard. We're willing to give up our lives for other people. But other people don't love us like that. But God loved me. When you really love something, you don't want to let it go. And a lot of us lose ourselves in relationships and in friendships and in kinships because we love those people so much. We don't want to let them go. And God demonstrated that love to me. Even though I didn't care about myself, even though I didn't want to be here anymore, God loved me so much that he did not let me go, that he would not let me go. He wouldn't let me slip through the cracks. He wouldn't let me slip through his hands. He held on so tight to me that he would not let me go. He would not let me go. Only I know the destitute state that I was in. Only I know how many times I wished that I had never been born. Only I know how many times I wished that he would just let me die. But God wouldn't let me go. And see, that's that good love. Some people won't let you go. They have obsessive, compulsive love. They have abusive love. Some people want to torment your life for the rest of your life, and they won't let you go. But God not wanting to let you go, that was a good love. God said, cry, baby girl. Lay there, baby girl. But I am not going to let you go, Vanessa. I'm going to show you. God showed me something that nobody has ever shown me in life. And I had a relationship with celibacy throughout my life, that when I was in a relationship and it didn't work out, I'd go back to being celibate. I'd meet somebody else and I'd break the celibacy. That relationship ended, I'd go back to being celibate. So I had a relationship with celibacy over my life, and God helped me solidify my celibacy when I was homeless. I lost my celibacy again right before or during the time I was in that building, and he solidified my celibacy again, and I have been celibate since then. And I never, ever, ever want to get into a relationship again. God also healed me of the need to be in a relationship. He took that desire completely away from me, where I don't even desire to be in a relationship. I am so fixed that I don't desire to be in a relationship. If I wanted to be in a relationship today or tomorrow, God has taught me the red flags to look for so that I won't hopefully get in the same type of abusive relationships, but I don't even want to chance it. I'm like, my peace. I asked God for one thing, and that was peace that surpasseth all understanding. So now I have that peace. I'm not willing to trade that peace for anything. So I thank God for loving me enough that he wouldn't let go. And I want to encourage you today, if you're homeless, if you're not homeless, if you're depressed, if you're having thoughts of suicide, if you are at the end of your rope and you don't have any hope, I encourage you to do what I did. That's cry out to God and let him and allow him to show you who he is. Let him nourish you back to health. Let him teach you what true love is. Let him teach you how to value yourself and love yourself. Let him teach you how to put yourself first. Let him show you who people really are. And let him give you the strength to walk away from people that are in your life, no matter who they are, that is detrimental to your health. No relationship is worth you being miserable. It's worth you crying all the time. It's worth you being sad. It's worth you getting beat up. It's worth you being battered and bruised. No relationship is worth somebody tearing down your self-esteem. No relationship is worth anyone taking away your joy, your peace, your happiness. No relationship is worth you keeping secrets and holding all of that toxicity in. I am so happy that I became homeless. It saved my life. I am so happy that God loved me enough that he wouldn't let me go. I am so happy that God recreated in me a clean heart, a clean spirit. I am so happy that God took away the desire to harm myself. I am so happy that God allowed me the time to be at my lowest, but also used it as a time to bring me back up. Not everything that happens in your life that's bad is bad. Some things, depending on your state of mind and how you look at it, I think everything in life is about how you look at it. Even the situations in my life that led me not to want to be here anymore, it was because I had an unhealthy way of looking at things. Once you give your life to God, he shows you the positive way to look at things. He shows you that there is hope. He shows you that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. He shows you that everything the devil intends for evil, he will use it for your good. So I needed to be where I was when I was homeless. I needed to be there so God could work on my state of mind, so he could work on how I looked at things, so he could work on how I allowed people into my lives that didn't deserve to be there. I thank God. I praise God. I love him. And I thank him for allowing me to be raised from the dead. You know, God have raised a lot of people from the dead. And he could raise you from the dead. That building was supposed to be my coffin. That building was supposed to be my coffin. But God raised me from the dead. And God didn't let go of me. He didn't release me to my hurt. He didn't release me to my pain. He didn't release me to my desire and my wishes. Instead of releasing me, He resurrected me. I hope this video and this series of me talking about homelessness, of me talking about how I made it back from homelessness, will encourage, will motivate you, will raise you back up, will help you see your value, will help you see your worth, will help you see that you are not defined by your situation. You are not defined by how others treat you. You are not defined by what others think of you. You are not defined by your past. You are not defined by your hurts and your pains. And that there is a silver lining underneath every bad situation. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I hope you make it to the other side. Let me know in the comments bar below what you think about this video. Let me know in the comments bar below how this video helped you, how it encouraged you. Give me your questions, the next video you want me to make. Tell me what you want me to talk about next. If you like this content, subscribe to the channel. If this video helped you, share this video on all your social medias with your friends, with your family members, with your audience. Share it. Subscribe to the channel. You subscribing and you're helping me to help you and to help others. Thumbs up the video to let me know that you appreciate the content, that you appreciate my transparency, that you appreciate my realness. And please, if you don't have anything good to say, please don't say it at all, because I will delete those comments and I will block you. And if you want to support this channel, all my information is in the description box below. My Cash App, my PayPal, my Amazon wish list, everything, my mailing address is all in the description box below. I appreciate you guys for just letting me know that the journey that I'm on and the things that I share with you is helping you. It is my goal, and one promise that I made to God when He breathed life back into me was I never wanted anyone to go through what I went through. I never wanted anyone to feel how I felt. I never wanted anyone to accomplish and succeed what I tried to do to myself. So I will continue to talk about the things that I went through in my life. I will continue to share those things. I will continue to be me. I don't have to come on here made up. I don't have to come on here pretending. You know, I want to reach normal people who know what normal life looks like. I want to reach normal people who know what normal life looks like. So thank you today for giving me your undivided attention, and I hope you go about your day, and I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day, and be encouraged, and know that you are not defined by where you are right now. I have more videos to come to encourage you, to motivate you. If you're homeless, you do not have to be defined by being homeless. Just because you're homeless don't mean you have to be hopeless. Just because you're homeless don't mean you have to give in to certain things. And I'm going to talk about that in a future video, because there are so many people who tried to take advantage of me because I was homeless. I'm going to talk about that and let you know that you still need to know your worth. Just because you're homeless don't mean you have to not have a worth. You still need to know your worth. I knew my worth. God showed me my worth. And He sustained me where I didn't have to give in to people trying to take advantage of me. So again, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.